US Champion versus the Intercontinental Champion. SmackDown versus Raw, you versus me at bragging rights.
This is right! The lapel lock! Lapel lock! Dolph is tapping! Oh, what
Ladies and gentlemen, Dolph Ziggler!
And what a prize! Vicky Guerrero, what a prize for Dolph Ziggler. I mean, when you're a champion like Dolph, you only want to date the best. And look at Vicky tonight in all black. I mean, her figure looks voluptuous.
You must wear black. Black's the only thing that's thinning.
Nonetheless, a little trouble in paradise, however, as of late. Maybe a little bump in the road, Matt, on NXT. Vicky's diva rookie, Caitlyn, causing some problems in the relationship.
Well, Vicky has a little bit of a jealous side, and Caitlyn has taken a shine to Dolph Ziggler. And again, when you're the champion, to the victor go the spoils. To me, Caitlyn gives me a fever the size of the Sahara. She's absolutely radiant, but Dolph has to focus on his opponent tonight.
And I gotta agree with you. Caitlin's hot, but
well, look at Vicky.
Vicky's
look at her.
not.
See, she just made, look, she made a little cougar sign to me.
That wasn't
she was
to
making
you.
that to me.
Was to me. I'm the youngest and best looking guy at this table. That was to me.
both never.
Nice. Oh, my Lord.
The following is a champion versus champion match set for one fall. Approaching the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 192 pounds, he is the United States champion, Daniel Bryan.
Well, this match came about this past Monday night on Raw. Remember, Daniel Bryan challenged Dolph Ziggler, who accepted, and then Dolph tried to get a little cheap shot in, and Daniel Bryan had Ziggler tapping on the floor to the lapel lock out here in front of the announce table. Remember that?
Certainly I remember that. Quite the sight. And you know who else remembers it, I'm sure? Dolph Ziggler.
This is going to be very interesting. Dolph Ziggler has used the sleeper hold with maximum efficacy, whereas Daniel Bryan has employed the label lock. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these two superstars feel each other out.
I heard that Dolph Ziggler puts himself in a sleeper hole when he goes out with Vicky Guerrero.
Ladies and gentlemen,
right again.
Bragging rights here in Minnesota that has produced a plethora of WWE Hall of Famers, a plethora of champions, legends Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude, Vern Gagne. The list goes on and on.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Really be careful, cognizant of that. Oh, planting the elbow.
This is like somebody's fingernails scraping across a chalkboard.
Some people are into that.
You should be used to it. Really?
Bryan back to a vertical base, trying to
Got his face lifted.
And Bryan up over the top. And Ziggler misses wildly. And suddenly Bryan's building momentum. And you saw the concern on the face of
A sweat.
Oh! And forearm in the face. 2 count. And, and Ziggler just rolled his shoulder out. What a mistletoe kick. Oh, and then a kick out it too. Oh! Hold that! Wow! Bryan in trouble too. Got it. And now Ziggler in trouble.
Oh, if he can hit this. Are you kidding me? Somebody's about to get hurt.
Ziggler shifts his hips.
Hook of the leg. Got it. Bryan kicked down. Runs into a cover his own. Yes, Dolph Ziggler doing some good work here.
Bryan certainly had that one well scouted.
Yeah.
Get the left hand around the temple.
And again, the submission specialist, Bryan, knows how to counter all these maneuvers.
Oh, look at it.
Ziggler locked his pull. This may be the mistake we talked about.
There's the lapel lock.
This may be the mistake we talked about.
Get to the right.
The United States champion, Daniel Bryan.
Well, it's a win for Monday Night Raw, much to my chagrin, but nonetheless, it's what we talked about earlier, Matt. Dolph Ziggler could not make that one mistake. Daniel Bryan was not going to come into this match and beat Ziggler up. Ziggler had to stay away from the submission hold. They couldn't do it at the end.
It took a nanosecond of Dolph Ziggler losing his cool for Daniel Bryan to lock in the labella, and now Vicky is leading the riot act.
250.